Hi, I'm Osiri Wisdom. Welcome to day 34 of 100 Days of Wisdom. So yesterday we talked about budgeting. I want to put a little bit more on this budgeting, okay? So when it comes to budgeting, as one of the skills of managing your finances, you must know that if you are always spending without thinking, if you're always spending without planning, you're going to be in problem. You see, when adequate thought is invested in budgeting, plenty can result to abundance from little things. So you want to put thoughts to that. The thoughts of the diligence, okay, tends to plenteousness. But you see, everyone that keeps spending hastily always want. Proverbs chapter 21 and verse 5. So if you're always spending without planning, you're going to be in problem. Okay. So budgeting also provokes you to think how you're going to meet, unexpected expenditures, and then have a strategy for them. Some expenditure you didn't plan for can just hit you, but you have to have a plan on how to avoid those kind of expenditure so you can be on track with your budget. In a sense, budgeting is not just about allocation of available resources, but also becoming creative on how to even make enough money to meet a budget. See, budget has the other way around. So it's not about just what you're receiving, but also to think about how do I make more so I can have enough, because there's a level you cut, and then you just see you're cutting yourself to the skin. So budgeting talks about how do I make, and then how do I spend. So when it comes to the wisdom that can help you budget, let me encourage you a few things that you can do. One, budget in percentages. So say my housing, I'll spend 30% of my money on housing. So if they give you a house that is more than 30%, you say, I'm not going there. Okay? If food, you say, I allocate 30% or 20% to food, I allocate 10% to the kingdom or 20% to the kingdom to give to charity or whatever you do. Budgeting requires you do in percentage. Look at what percentage it does for you. Once you clear in percentages, it gives you freedom. You don't struggle so much again because percentage has already taken decision ahead of time for you. So you want to decide that how many percentage are you going to spend on this, it might be on clothing, it might be on personal investment, it might be on personal, development investments, it might be charity, it might be gift to your parents, it might be gift to the ministers, it might be gift to, the kingdom, gift to other people. But you have to make sure that everything that concerns, including transport, feeding, housing, clothing, if you can put them on budget, what happens is that your budget directs you to where you are. I used to tell people, that your pocket determines your budget or your level. Some people say, this is not my level. Hey, your level is what you have in your pocket. So when it comes to budgeting, budget based on percentage, and number two, budget based on your pocket. Don't spend what you have not even gotten. I cherish you and I value you.